Soo-yeon had worked nights at the warehouse distribution center for 2 years. The job was straightforward. Scan incoming pallets, log discrepancies, walk the floor every hour. The warehouse was enormous, the size of 4 football fields, stacked 30 feet high with shelving. At night, with only 6 staff spread across the entire building, entire sections fell into darkness between the rows. She didn't mind the isolation. She liked the quiet. That changed in early March, during a routine floor check at 3 a.m. Soo-yeon was walking aisle 22 when she noticed a shopping cart sitting between 2 shelving units. The warehouse used large industrial trolleys for picking orders, not shopping carts. There wasn't a single shopping cart anywhere in the facility. She had no idea where it had come from. She radioed her supervisor, Daniel. He told her to move it to the lost property area near the loading dock and log it. She wheeled the cart toward the dock. Inside the cart, she found a jacket. A man's jacket, gray, size large. Nothing in the pockets. No name tag, no company logo. She logged it, left the cart near the dock, and continued her rounds. At 4 a.m., she passed aisle 22 again during her next circuit. The cart was back, sitting in the exact same spot between the shelving units. The jacket was folded neatly inside it. Soo-yeon felt the cold before she felt the fear. A draft coming from somewhere deep between the shelves, even though the loading dock doors were closed. She radioed Daniel again. This time, he came down himself. They both stood in aisle 22 looking at the cart. Daniel picked up the jacket and checked the collar. He went very still. He turned the jacket so Soo-yeon could see the inside collar. There was a name written there in black marker, the kind a parent writes in a child's clothing. The handwriting was small but clear. The name written there was Daniel's full name. Daniel quit that night. He left his keys on the supervisor's desk, sent a text to the site manager, and walked out at 4:30 in the morning. Soo-yeon never saw him again. She transferred to the day shift the following week. When she submitted the request, the site manager approved it without asking why. Later, one of the older workers mentioned that Daniel wasn't the first night supervisor to leave suddenly. Apparently, the one before him had also walked off shift without explanation. That man had told a colleague the night before he left that he kept finding his own belongings moved around the warehouse during his shift. His coffee cup, his logbook, his reading glasses. Always returned to the same spot, aisle 22. The warehouse formally closed aisle 22 for structural assessment 6 months later. During the inspection, workers found a small cleared space deep between 2 shelving units at the far dead end of the row. The floor in that space had been swept clean. Someone had been sitting there regularly for a long time. They found a folded blanket, an empty water bottle, and a gray jacket, size large, folded carefully on the ground. The jacket had no name written inside the collar.